Right, so last week I promised an overview of the new UI that you're going to be getting next week, and here it is. We've been doing a lot of work on this. The devs have been working some ridiculous hours. We hired a professional UX specialist and she's been working on making the flow as smooth as it can be, and we've also stepped up our design game to give something that just feels that little bit more professional. And that means we have a brand new look for the Convertri app. The editor hasn't changed, that'll look just the way it has for ages, it'll work just the way it has for ages, and we don't have any plans to change that. But all the stuff outside the editor, so your dashboard, your integrations, your sub-accounts, these have all had a big overhaul. So we've tried to avoid, where we can, changing how things actually work too much. We get it, no one likes UI changes, but we want Convertri to grow, we want to add more and bigger stuff into the system. And right now there's just no room, if we look at the existing interface, if we were to add, say, a product delivery option, where do we put it? There's only so long we can keep extending this list, and some of the stuff there just doesn't make much sense as it is. Which, is why we're doing this update. It'll give us a lot more room to expand the app and bring you lots more shiny things in the future. So some things are different, this isn't just making it look prettier, but we've tried to keep as much working the way it already does as we can, so, it should be fairly easy for you to pick up. And also, it does look pretty. Anyhow, so this is the new dashboard. You'll find your account level indicator down here, along with links to the knowledge base and support should you need them. The top menu gives you the broad categories of stuff, so you've got your campaigns, which has your pages and funnels, your cart, which has everything related to products and sales, and account has everything either related to your account or things that will be set at account level. So coming back to the dashboard, you'll immediately see the big change to how things are organised, and that is funnels are now the first-class citizen rather than sites and domains. That's because when you come into Convertri, generally you're not working on a site, you're working on a funnel, and having sites at the top was just another level of organisation you had to navigate through. That said, we know you're likely to have a lot more funnels than sites, so we've added a load of stuff here to make it easy to find the one you need. If we scroll down, you'll see here they are paginated. By default there's 10 per page, but you can have up to 100. You can search for individual funnels using the search box up here. And if, like me, you've got a load of funnels all called the same thing, first of all you can tell which funnels attach to which domain by looking at the entry below the funnel name. And you can also filter the funnels by domain, so if you only want to see the funnels on a single domain, it's easily done. And you can search your domains just like you can search your funnels. Also, pro tip, you can search by domain in the funnel search box as well if you want. So for funnel actions, the big two are on top, and if you click more, you'll find options for renaming, cloning, and sharing. Now, because funnels are at the top rather than sites, creating funnels has a new flow. Personally, I like this a lot better, it just fits better with how I think about doing these things. Now, rather than going into a domain to set up a funnel inside that domain, you just click Create New here. Then you enter a funnel name, choose the domain from the list, and this can be from any you got set up. The search box there works just like it does on the dashboard, and then hit create. When you enter a funnel, you'll see the analytics available from the left-hand menu, and we've also made setting up the funnel scripts a bit more obvious. This works just like it always had. Click here, you can add scripts to the head or body of any page in the funnel when they get published. We've also moved import page into here, because it just makes so much more sense to have the import page function in the place where you'll actually be importing the pages. I have lost count of the number of people asking us why we had it next to funnel actions, and all I could come up with was like, we were drunk? So anyway, that now lives here. When you add a new page, the template selector currently looks much like the old one. We will be overhauling this rather more, but for now we've made it easier to spot the preview button for every template, and you can finally search the templates for the ones you like best. In your cart, this is where you'll find your products, orders and prospects. This uses the new look, but everything you'll see here works just the same way it did in the old UI. So you click New Product, you'll see everything you expect to see. In the account menu, as you can see, some of these bits we're still adding in, but they will be done and tested before any of this is pushed live. You're not going to click on anything to find a to-do sitting there. So again, almost all this works just like it did in the old UI. The things that have changed The integration screen now has a far better layout, so you can find the available services easily, and we've also given them a description. So if, as an example, you're looking for a new autoresponder, you can click here to see which ones we support, and then have a look at the overview for a bit more information on them. Scripts you want just applied to every page in your account, no matter where they are, you can add them here. And we also have a new section here for managing your domains. So you've still got options to add as a Convertri subdomain or a custom domain. You can set scripts per domain here. And then when you click on this More link, you'll find the options to enter your Webmaster ID and the 404 page. Now again, this works very much like the old site screen. It's just that now you'll find it through this part of the Account tab. So if you've got a Pro account, the account area is where you'll go to manage your team members. And if you're an agency user, this is also where you can set up sub-accounts. When you've got a sub-account set up, you'll be able to switch to it by going through this screen, and you can access it easily from anywhere in the app by clicking the account name up here. When you're inside the sub-account, you'll find clients as an option in the account menu. And you can add them by clicking here. So those are the main changes to the UI, but they're not all you're getting as a part of this. We're also upgrading our main funnel templates to far better designs. You know, we have some beautiful pages made for everyone. We'll also be releasing another 20 templates into the premium collection. These will be opt-in pages, thank you pages, sales pages and so on, based around our existing styles, so you'll have a lot more actual funnel templates to choose from rather than a series of one-offs. I'm also hoping to get a few extra ones in the standard set. I'm not sure yet if we'll make that for the 17th or not. We may end up releasing those over the next few weeks. On top of that, we're also in the process of updating all our help docs to reflect the new UI, so you're not going to have to wait a while for these things to match up. We'll be doing a mass update on Tuesday with this release. I'm hoping they'll all be complete at that point, but if it's not all of them, it'll definitely be most of them, so if you're not sure how to do something, you will be able to check. And that, believe it or not, is it. I hope you like what you've seen. Do feel free to ask us any questions you may have. This goes live on Tuesday 17th of April, so I will see you then.